So now what we need to do is that we need to keep building this curve, and we can do it from here because everything else will fit. It will not be a problem. However, I would like to make something more fancy as usual. I would like to make a curve which has gradient color. So the color changes as it goes. For example, it's one color here, then it goes, it's another color here and here. And the transition between these colors should be really nice. So what I want to do is to make a gradient color for this curve. So let's try and do it. First of all, let's insert a line, make it perfectly horizontal, make it the same width as this. So how much is this? 2.5. And now we can also do 2.5. Also, let's apply the shadow effect to it, the same one, and let's bring it closer to here. Now let's extend it depending on where we want our curve to turn. And we will do the arcs later. First of all, let's make the gradient color for this line. What I want is that now this color here is this one. So the next color I want to use is this one. So this color is already set inside our color palette, right? So it's easy. So you go here, click on this, right click, format shape, gradient line. So here, delete all these middle ones. Click on this and select the original color. And also we need to rotate the angle because this doesn't work. It has to be 180. Now change the positions here, right, like this. And yeah, and click on this one here and select this color. All right, so now we have our gradient color. Now let's keep creating this arc here. You can just copy the same pieces that you used previously. All right, copy this, rotate, and let's group them together. And now we have to apply the same color as this end color here. So right click, format shape. So we can choose either we put it one color, this one, and then we keep doing gradient colors from here, or we can do it on the shape itself. But I prefer to keep this half of arcs the same color. Of course, we need to apply the shadow effect on it as well, otherwise it doesn't work. You see, that's how we do it. Now let's keep doing exactly the same until we arrive at the bottom. So let's copy this line. So as you can see, because these are two different objects, let me zoom in. We can see that there is a shadow here. So the shadow from this object is falling on this object. So all we need to do is put this one back. That's because our shadow goes from left to right. So depending on the direction of your shadow, you have to arrange the objects in the right way. Now this line, I want it to transform into this color here, because this is another color of our palette. So format shape, this color here. That's it. And also I want to make it longer. So this stays in the sort of a center of the screen. Now let's copy this whole arc and let's rotate it. Okay, place it here. Let's do exactly the same, format shape, and give it just one color, this one. As you can see, we again have this shadow problem here, also not positioned correctly. Now let's send it to back, and that's it. No more shadow problem. All right. And I will accelerate the video a bit because now I think you understand how this works. All right, so what I wanted to do originally is that this arc here arrives slightly under the slide. So in order to do that and to keep everything proportional, I would need to resize all these arcs and make them slightly higher, like this. I mean, this is all the boring rearrangement moments. You cannot get away from them. Yeah, that's the time when you can correct mistakes and stuff like this. It's literally a lot of it. All right, yeah, this is exactly how I wanted my curve. Let's see how this goes. All right, as you can see, there are minor mistakes like here, and this is once again a question of detail arrangement, shadows, and things like this. All right, now it should be better. Yeah, this is good. We have our snake, and as you understand, it's possible to keep doing things like this while going down, on the right, on the left, or up, using this span transition. And by starting whatever objects you are finished in the previous slide, by starting them exactly at the same spot on the other side. As simple as that.